Moment of truth for us. And they pulled an army out of their ass. Multiple ones. Yeah, I don't get where the enemy units just suddenly appeared. Full stack of troops just gonna take their ass here. On the positive side, he moved some of these tier 3 units to attack with them. I'm not sure if we got a bomb deal on this or not. But I don't have any more money. Okay, good time for a level up. Imperial Authority. All units in the Hero's Army gain 200 morale. We have a lot of ooh. What exactly do we want to do? Gone into a very important fight, so take your choices count, I suppose. There are no good spells for us to cast, so Invention is out. Force Field might be nice. Machine that emits a powerful force field, protecting target-friendly unit against magical and elemental threats. The unit gains plus 80% resistance to cold, fire and electrical for 5 turns. This is not bad. Also the main attack type of the things are I don't recall what they are, but they use spirit and fire. We're immune to spirit with machines. With this we could get 80% resistance to the fire effect too, but only for 5 turns and only for a single unit, so it has its limitations. Alternatively, survivability for our hero. We can cast this once, so it's not gonna make a huge difference. Range, strength is more aligned. We can still get more level ups on her, so we'll leave things here. Still don't understand what the fuck is going on here. Probable defeat. Probable only though. Did the hero come back to life? That'd be it. It should have taken him longer. It does 30 points of damage for a single shot. Is that the Paragon version? Yep, it's Paragon version. So even better than a normal one. On the other hand, it attacked bigger units, so I'm not sure what he hopes to gain from that. 40 casting points. We need to go on the offensive. Oh yeah, they also convert, don't they? Do they only have one converting? Yes. How much range power do they have? I think they have the RX and that's it. Huh. What's your range? Barely shoot at him. We definitely want to take one target at a time. What's our range? Literally, what is our range? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So, 1, 2, 3. Okay, can I, this is no good. We need to move, I think, as much as possible. We're well protected against fire, and I think spirit, so we are not going to take too much damage from them. They don't really have range attacks, so why I'm not going forward with every range attack category I have. The machines are less vulnerable. That doesn't mean they should be the only ones going forward. Healers we do need to do actual fighting at some point though, so not everyone just charging there like a madman. Probably shouldn't go too close. The mechanical units can survive that. Living beings, too much. Which is why I threw the living being there in the front lines. Yep. Classic me. Right, what exactly do we want to achieve? We can cast 2 spells. I think we might want to do damage. These are not living things. So they don't have a way to repair them. That's what I'm saying. I don't actually know. broken spirit. Okay, can we see some targets to shoot at? They're withdrawing. Okay, I suppose we can do this the other way too. Basically, why the fuck are you even there? Why not just... why do I want to attack the Shrines of Smiting instead of just shooting whatever? Because they're the only things that are shooting back. Might as well move and shoot at something, even if it's not our intended target. And we still need to hold back. They're gonna charge at us at some point. At that point we need to be able to do something about it. It's not gonna work if we wasted all our troops on other things. Can do a decent amount of healing through the builder units too. One fire. Fire. Yeah, it's a great idea. I think we basically should just break a wall. Or rather, not try to forcefully get through no matter what. I'm not sure what the best strategy here would be. I think if we just exchange fire, this is not gonna be good for us. If there's one of them, yeah, that may be a different issue. There's too many, way too many. They are within attack range here. it's definitely not going to work. We need an actual plan. We have the range advantage, so attacking like this will just give up our own range advantage. At the same time, the bunnies are attacking us constantly, so the longer we delay, the more trouble we are in. There just isn't all that much I can do through just casting. Getting lucky in a berserk might be a good idea. Yeah, good luck with that. Waste of magic. Ooh, he's harming his own guys. Ah, that cannot harm his own guys. So even more bullshit. This is never going to work. We can't. There's no way we can rush them. The machines we have are able to handle everything but the shrines of smiting. I still want to see how much damage we can do to them with melee. I don't think they can retaliate, but still just 20 points. But they don't have melee at all. Right. But yeah, this is never going to work. It's just a waste of my resources to fight like that. We absolutely have to fight at range. We need to be in a position where we can utilize the range potential of our army group to our advantage. That was not it. Nothing even remotely like that happened. Okay. It's the wrong turn again. What the fuck happened here? I mean, seriously, there is only 11 units here. They're sending an Exalted and an Eagle Rider away, but left with other additional units. I'm not sure if the change is really for the better or the worse, but what the fuck happens here? Suddenly there's a lot of units here. They're flying to the east, the full speed. I still don't get what's happening here. This is the only range attack they have outside of these things. They still do about 30 points of damage, or 4 points of damage. I think they have a direct line of sight, so if he shoots through his own guy, he's not doing much damage. So this would be a great angle for us to attack, specifically the one behind that, because I'm not gonna take that much of a penalty out of it. At the same time, we have to attack from somewhere here, so he can't shoot at us. range penalty, fire protection, line of sight penalty, like a lot of penalties. Farmer can't do range damage against us anymore. It's just a block for the Shrine Smite. Berserking Farmers. What are our options? Basically, we can try to berserk something twice, or buff our own units when they attack us later, maybe. Alternatively, just try to do damage on their range units. We could berserk something like a farmer here. Its damage is basically pitiful, but it's right. They can't really intercept it, and no, I think the farmer was actually more to my benefit than it's to his. Right, I'm almost taking no damage from that one. He is not going to be able to shoot at me at all. So I think smart positioning is our saving grace, I think. I can do more damage to Shrine of Smiting from this than he can do to us. Or whatever that is worth. We need to be able to react to enemies charging at us. Points fire, and nothing else happens. Right, this is definitely the way we need to fight. Yeah, we do a little bit less damage, but I think his damage reduction is in some ways more, because he has a direct line of fire that he has to use. Honestly, I'm not sure if it makes much of a difference. Basically, what I'm saying is he would not get. I'm gonna get the negatives from the wall anyway. He will not. So the unit standing in front of him is only gonna harm him. I think when it's damaged enough, we might be able to add extra damage to it. Alternatively, we can spam hardcore attacks on it right now. There's no way they can heal it. We can push it to death faster if we have vengeful thoughts on it. But I'm not sure. I might need these to survive the fight against the other units. Although we have a fairly substantial force against them. They have a couple of good units, but only a couple, and I'm not particularly worried about them. It's these. And the more time we have to spend firing on these, the worse it will be for us. So I think we want to get rid of them as quickly as possible, through any means possible. Retreat! Yeah. So it wasn't completely a fool. You can still move a little bit closer. Whatever we needed to do, we need to move. Suppose with a pull back, he would have to come closer to shoot at us. I'm hoping the tree will act as a barrier to him. But you never know. And level up. Lovely. I suppose we don't actually have to fight this to the death. I mean, if we destroy even one of their trebuchets on this turn and just pull back, their Shrine of Smiting, but we can basically in a turn or two attack again with full health and no real losses on our side. It's a good fight. So it's a huge gain for us with almost no real losses for us. Alternatively, we can just keep pushing forward with our weak units, and we're probably going to end up failing anyway. Which means we should try to avoid taking massive amount of casualties here. It took a long time for them to get to these two. I mean, 30-40 turns to have one. But that does mean that only casualties matter. On their side too. I can... Didn't I already heal? Can I just heal constantly or what? Suppose I could bring troops in front just to act as a barrier for his direct shots. 1 point of life. I can't get into firing range. I might be able to do flashback. A little bit of damage. I'd rather cast this than let him fire again. So what are you going to do now? That's 1 tier 4 unit out of 5. So he's gonna bring the second one. And we'll go here. Now the question is, do I have enough firepower to destroy him? We're fairly well protected here, he didn't get a good shot in. And this blast thing can just repair every turn, does it? Yeah, that changes my calculation quite a bit. I thought we were done with the repairs. Apparently we can keep this going for a while. I don't think I want to charge in though. I don't particularly want to open up the walls either, because they might start pouring out, and that's actually very bad for me. They could attack and let's see what they do. Oh. $34. Right, I think he's more than happy to sit there and fire, because he's very damaging with his shots. But he knows he can reasonably fight still. At least he thinks so. Get out of the way. I think the biggest mistake he ever made was allowing us to get this many war machines here. I underestimated how fucking dangerous this is, because I didn't realize how useful the engineering unit is. They're gonna pour out of this place after that thing dies, so we need to position our troops in preparation for that. What's your range? Right. Oh shit. Oh shit. So it's not just him. If he leaves the trebuchets alone though, that's bad for him. I mean, these things are getting experience too, and they're very damaging when they don't have. They're not. The enemy is not behind the city walls in cover, so they do quite a bit of damage on when they are gonna try to rush out of there. Also, it is so little damage that I can easily repair that, no problem. Can you repair yourself? No. So my robot friend. Points. He's not able to do anything. Repair faster than he can do damage, so we basically won this. I expected this to go in a very different way, I have to say. I knew there was a reason why I liked trebuchets quite a bit. It's allow you to get away from the normal dynamic of capturing a city. We probably should pull him out. He's a worthless unit though. Okay, you gotta level up. Good for you. Another 2 turns and you're dead. And then they will charge out, so maybe I should shoot at other targets. I mean, he can't kill us. So the others on the other hand can very easily. But if they're a little bit weakened, let's say, and the healing abilities of these units have been used up. Cooldown, that's interesting. He'll definitely heal. That's bad. Still, I can't just let the Shine of Smiting allowed to live just because of that. It is very dangerous. A good shot on the trebuchets in combination with some rabbits and I'm in deep shit. Well, I can block them with the robots fairly well and then just shoot at them or kill them. So yeah, we're okay no matter what we do. The shrine will be destroyed on the next turn. He's dead. Ooh, this is fucking terrible. Holy bullshit, he just destroyed all the trebuchets in a single attack. Got a motherfucking critical hit right at the correct time and everything. I mean, We lost because of that. Motherfucking dice roll just landed in the wrong way. And there isn't a fucking thing I can do about it. Lost the repair units at the same time too. I mean, absolute worst possible thing that could have happened. We might as well fight to the end though. There's a good chance we'll still win, but it came at a terrifying cost. We lost everything, every fucking thing. And for what? Incredibly lucky dice roll, correct. Okay, someone is still going to need to attack that fucking shrine. Because if it attacks again, already used in this battle. Right, so it's once per battle. I'm going to have to sacrifice something to get rid of it. I'm not sure what would be sufficient. It's not exactly easy target to damage. Still needs 9 points damage. We can always use her, but that puts her in a terrible position. Fucking hell. It's gonna be Birdie. Can't be anyone else really. Rather attack from this place. We won't be attacked by so many. I'm so fucking pissed about the critical hit. Converted! Hopefully killing the evangelist will solve that problem. He's at least well protected because of that. I mean, he's not gonna attack his own units this game. Yeah, how can I disable it? Might be able to actually just disable it. Or not, it's whatever. Okay, I regained 2 minutes. Can you move? Or... Ooh. Lucky son of a bitch. Night Watch. There's no point sacrificing the Night Watch guy. He might be a distraction for the bunnies. Nothing else. That would not be a bad thing. Okay, someone has to prevent them from slaughtering things here. He's dead, doesn't matter. Got rid of the most troubles next there. We would be basically protecting halfling jesters. Is that a worthwhile thing to protect? I suppose I don't really care. No. No. Right, so this is basically over. Went from oh my god, this is a horrible fight, it's gonna be massive slaughter on both sides, to okay, this is gonna be really easy, to you motherfucking piece of shit and your golden fucking dice land in the correct position every time you need it. To be fair, it works both ways. It was so beautiful, like everything. I got careless. I was paying attention to his movement in a way that he clearly didn't follow the walls. I was wondering what type of how he does that, but I never really it occurred to me that he might do a suicide run on us. I suppose it's a lesson learned the way that the game does alter its, or the AI alters its behavior based on health. So when it got really to the point of dying, he immediately changed how he behaved. Let's see if I can get level up for our hero here. Thank you very much. Party robots could get some improvements too. Still, this is an important fight for us for victory. Do we even control the city? Right. Not yet. I don't think they have any range capabilities. Do I have any range capabilities? Well, I can heal up a little bit. They have range capabilities. I have range capabilities. And I can heal up a little bit more. Right, it looks like we'll be doing fine. And I do have the flying units too on top of that. So I don't think we'll going to take casualties even from the bunnies, and I can break through their defenses. So everything looks just fine. We'll also get a 6-man stack of good units out of this, so it's not great, but we can probably use it to defend this 2-city island. Okay, their mobility is shit. I still think we are gonna go on the offensive on this one. It's a meat. Nourishing meat. Now you can do your stupid charge. We need experience for these units. Eagle Rider is in surprisingly bad shape. Now they're pikemen, so they're anti-cavalry. It's some meat. This will always only work for them as long as they have those defensive setups up. Guard mode. The moment they attack, they're dead, because I can just flank them. Also, I can't flank them. Yeah, we're gonna need a little bit of rest after this too. Right. We need to end this on the next turn, where the bunnies are actually going to be a threat soon. Shoot you in the ass with a cannon. Horrible fight, but at least we didn't take casualties.
Goodbye, Roger. I hope you rot forever in the arms of your uncaring god.
Oh, that's a horrible thing to say. Roger Peacock has lost. I think this is the first genuine victory we've had, and the yellow units that were rushing here, they're not really a threat to us anymore. On turn 41 you captured the throne city of Roger Peacock, who resided in the void, so he's gone forever, and so is everything that he had with him. Actually no, that's not true at all. Shock bolts. Quiver of razor leaps. This is range strength. Strong shield. Razor projectiles. Range attacks can inflict bleeding wounds. Okay. Fairy forged blade. Epic weapon. Elemental damage on critical attacks. Plus 60% life protection. And these are my level ups. So what exactly? Ooh, the force field is actually quite nice. Should I go there? Guardian Flame. It's a healing ability that gives fire protection. Rapid reload. Wizard Hunters. Lightning protection. Fire protection. Not bad. These are our weaknesses. I'm guessing this guy is technically leading our army stack here. I would like some kind of a consistency with the terms being used here. I assume it's army stacks, simply because otherwise why the fuck would you even allow these heroes to take these abilities? It would make no sense. So, and we're going to be teamed up with machines, so lightning and fire are their biggest weaknesses. Shock weakness. The others have fire weakness. So you can basically do a lot of good here. And I'm not using this as a main frontline attacker. So I'll take those protections. I will still get level ups. Suppose we can take restraint. I think I'll save points and take healing abilities, repair abilities, army buffing abilities. She's gonna be on her own with her machine, so he needs to be able to do better. Right, I was sort of thinking of dumping these anyway. Brew Brother is not a bad thing, however the party robots already have the same ability, so we can heal living creatures very rapidly now. Severe waste is paid. I'll absorb. I cannot afford not to absorb it. It should be fairly well upgraded. We want trebuchets here to build the last slots. Do we? Another Eagle Rider would be better for our maneuverability. We'll build red trebuchets where we need them. They're also good since we do have to go by ship from time to time. Domain. Maiden. Not sure what. Probably a neutral moving about, something like that. So there is no army threatening our existence anymore. I think we can take it easy then. At least for a while, because currently I have 12 gold in my storage. Upkeep is 228. So while I desperately need troops, I can't afford to produce anything anywhere. There probably isn't a huge army here either. There are a couple of scouts and I suppose units that could threaten us. There's no major armed force moving about here. I still will produce the 6th unit there. Same here. Okay, this has already been leveled up. But he has a stack, full stack. Right. Earthan. Probably should do the 6th unit here too. No, I can't afford it right now, but I think we really should. It's just a matter of time before they're gonna throw some shit my way. Now, the question becomes, where do we want to go? We do have a couple of guys fighting our fight, so I'm not worried about facing just anyone. We can also cast a few spells. I think we want to land somewhere here. For one, I need to see what the hell is going on, so that says delicious money. Right. Looks like neutrals here, so I'm not too worried about them. Neutrals here too. This watchtower would basically answer a lot of my questions where to go. I'm inclined to try to control this river because that seems to be where the enemies are coming from. But, and there's the but. As long as there's the but, we probably want to do something else. Is that all? Right. It's getting late, past midnight, so I think I'll end things here. I'll see what happens on the change of turn. I haven't been able to play all that many turns. I think around 30 it started to get real serious as far as the fights are concerned. And in 10 turns we've gained 3 cities, or pretty much secured them, I would say. And things have turned around, so I would imagine those would be the deciding turns on this scenario. Also, mainly because I fucked up the first 30. Achieved nothing, absolutely nothing, and it's I think on normal difficulty you could get away with it, but on hard it's punishing. I sort of started to think about maybe I should have played on normal, because I'm not particularly looking for a huge challenge on the strategy game front at the moment, just casually playing, but it gets too casual. Basically you can just roll up a few units and just roll over everything. At least in this, I wouldn't say it's impossible, but you have to wade knee deep in enemy units if you want to make that happen. So it's not easy. We probably want to land on this one though. We are very vulnerable on the water, so I'm gonna have to fight this just to see what exactly have we gotten ourselves into. They have a fairly unremarkable force here, a couple of tier 1 soldiers I think, and fire breather. More or less we just want additional troops and experience for others. Lesser flying. Can fly only in tactical combat. No, not in tactical combat. This unit can fly during tactical combat, but not on the world map. Okay. So, right. I don't know if we want these. I'd say they're not terrible by any means, but I'm not sure we have any real use for them either. They might be good as scouts, I suppose, but at the same time, casualties start to pile up very easily. And they affect morale. They're just gonna kill themselves. Right. What do we see? Enemy cities there. I don't see anything here. So the last third of the map seems to be sort of more volcanic. I think that's where they are. Ooh, what the fuck is that? Some hero died here. I'm curious to see what it is. Single enemy units. A lot of independent armies running around here now. Giants, no. I know the giants are a problem, but I have nothing to send your way, really. I would love to get a new city and handle your giant problem. I just can't. Maybe another type of range unit would be more appropriate. Means embarking galleons instead of frigates. Enables production of galleon warships. We seem to be moving a lot in water, so I think this might not be a terrible idea to do. I don't understand why I haven't thought of researching these things earlier. Yeah, you're not gonna go anywhere, but you might. Right, they are sending some troops our way, so we do have to try to counter them here. But that cannot be our main push. Also, why is he still
maintaining this. I mean, he has nothing even remotely close by that to mount any kind of an attack. At least if we have a little bit of funds gathering, I think we're gonna go with the Eagle Riders mostly, plus the environment. I'm sort of thinking, right, leave the thinking for another time. We need to concentrate our efforts to something. I think... is that a city? When the fuck did that happen? Pretty sure I walked past it and it wasn't there, so they built a city there. What type of a city? Has to be a draconian city. Shit. Ah, shit. It not necessarily. We got rid of the yellow leader while he was in the void, so he was banished. So he could. This could be neutral. Yeah, I don't think we're quite that lucky though. Meaning there's gonna be a steady stream of shitty units coming, and after a while, a lot better units. So it doesn't matter. This might be a good target for her next. It's more or less important that I actually paid attention to it this time, instead of when the enemy army starts trying to roll in our way.